Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy? Sports and Fitness Rants. I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. Ladies and gentlemen, on my channel, I'm always telling you guys, live an active lifestyle, make smart nutritional choices, right? Fight against the laziness. It's not about perfection, but about consistency. It's not about what you look like in the mirror, but about how you feel, ladies and gentlemen, right? That's the key here. And I'm always telling you guys, you don't need a gym, you don't need fancy equipment to stay fit, to get a good workout in. You don't need any of that stuff. All you need is some space, right? All you need is things that are in the environment. So here I am. Once again, I'm outside, and I found the staircase here, and I thought this was a very interesting staircase for me to use to, get a workout in. So, like I said, don't need any fancy equipment, don't need a gym, ladies and gentlemen. So here I am. I'm outside, like I said, I'm at a school right now, at a high school, and I'm gonna use these stairs here, okay? I'm gonna go up and down these stairs, but I'm going to be carrying these objects up and down the stairs. So in the workout that I want to do here, I'm going to take turns carrying these different things up, all right? So I got my sand ball here, I got my trusty rock, and I got two sandbags here, all right? And of course, my trusty jump rope. You guys know, right? It's like the American Express card, right? You don't leave home without your trusty jump rope, guys. I tell you, cheap piece of equipment, can be done anywhere, and the key is that it's effective. That's the key. Hope you guys can hear me. They got construction and stuff going on out here. All right, so that's gonna be. So my plan is, the workout is going to take different objects up these stairs, put them down, then come down the stairs, grab the next object, go up the stairs, right? Going to try to go as fast as I can up the stairs. But remember, safety is key here. You don't want to get hurt going up and down these stairs because you're trying to rush. It's not about rushing, but you want to move with some gusto. You want to not do this lazily, right? So I'm going to try to go up the stairs as fast as I can go, but not dangerously fast or put myself in a position where I can get hurt here. So I'll take all those things one at a time, put them at the top of the stairs. Then I will come back down at the end of that, right? And then actually, at the top, I'll do my double unders. I'll do my jump rope double unders at the top. I'm gonna do some jump rope at the top. And then after I'm doing jump rope, I'll rest 1 minute. And then I will come down and bring everything down one at a time. All right, and that'll be one round. And I'll try to do that several times. We'll see how I'm feeling, how much energy I got this morning. That's going to be the workout, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So remember, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need any fancy equipment. There's nothing fancy here. This stuff is not expensive. None of this stuff is. These sandbags, you can go and get a bag and fill it with dirt. You can fill it with anything. It doesn't have to be sand. All right, so once again, I'm telling you guys, you don't need a fancy gym, you don't need fancy equipment, all right? Use your mind, give the effort, ladies and gentlemen, all right? So remember, these are workouts that you can do at home. These are workouts you can do anywhere. You find a staircase, it doesn't have to be a stairs like this, just a staircase. I've shown you guys videos on the hill. I like to run up hills, so this is a little bit different here, all right? And remember, don't forget your music. I'm gonna set my watch so I make sure I'm looking at my timing and I get everything set up. I have a little problem getting my music going, get my music started here. All right, let's do it. Let's just jump over to the top. good, man. Go ahead.
Ah.
Son? No, video on my YouTube channel, man. That's one. Ah. Ah. right? Check your rest periods. Check your rest periods. Keep it at a minute or under if you can. Keep that intensity up. Ah. 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 That took 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes. 3 rounds, up and down the stairs. You saw that I was adding those Rocky Balboa push-ups that I have showed you guys before, right? Where you alternate off the platform. I just threw those in. I was like, you know what? Let me add something else in here. That's the great thing about working out outside, and like I said, not needing any fancy equipment or anything like that. Like I said, and using your mind. Getting motivation from other people, getting ideas from other people that you can maybe, you know, use yourself. I've got a lot of ideas from other people. I've learned stuff from other people. I've listened to other people. And you should be doing the same thing, ladies and gentlemen. The double unders got a little tough at the end. I was trying to do 50s, and I think I did 40 at the end there on the last set. I was resting a lot less than a minute in between these transitions. So I got my heart rate up there pretty good. I was in the 160s, which, like I tell you, you want to think and focus on your heart rate and keeping your intensity high by resting less and training your full body, guys, right? This is a full body workout. I'm always telling you guys and preaching, fight against the laziness, right? Take the stairs, not the elevator, all right? And a lot of us have these options where there's stairs and we continue to avoid the stairs because we're lazy. The sun's right in my eyes. And all we do is take the elevator all the time. We're just cheating ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Full body workout, get something heavy. And remember, what's heavy for me may not be heavy for you. The weight is not really necessarily important of how much these things weigh, but you want something to be heavy. It should feel heavy. It should be hard for you to go up the stairs with this stuff. All right, I told you that rock is like 85 pounds, like 83, something like that. The ball is 40 pounds. And those sandbags, they're about 50 pounds each, the sandbags. I always try to get different weights. Yeah, you may not be able to find, you know, drastically different weights, but I tell you, invest in a scale and you can weigh these kinds of things. The rocks, you know, we don't know how much this stuff weighs. So it's just good to know so that you can vary the weights so that it's challenging. Like I said, if you noticed, I carried the weight in different ways, right? So the sandbags I held at my side, straight down like a farmer's carry, right? And I was walking up and down the stairs like that. The rock, I carried it up against my chest area, keeping it high here and walking up with it, right? It's a different way to carry it, right? One is a straight arms carry. The other one is I'm holding it bent. It's a lot harder to hold a weight like this. And then with the sandball, you saw I was putting it up on my shoulders and going up and down. If you noticed, I tried to alternate the shoulder that I was carrying it on. So I might have carried it up one time there, then I came down this way. Then I went up this way, came down this way, right? Try to switch it up, guys. Never just keep using one side. If you're holding the weight in your shoulder, don't do all your reps up and down on the same side. Switch sides, all right? And like I said, try to go with gusto. Try to move as fast as you can. There are opportunities out there, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to be willing. Remember, fight against the laziness. It's not about perfection, right? It's not about that. It's about the consistency. So get out there, stay moving.